Welcome back to Evolve Mobility. My name's Paul Welsford, and today we're looking at the Kia Niro EV.
Kia is a Korean automotive brand with a vision to create sustainable mobility solutions for consumers, communities, and societies around the world. The Niro EV is the second electric vehicle Kia have made after the Soul EV, but this is the first they've brought to the Singaporean market. Make sure to check the video description below for the latest on pricing. The Niro EV comes with an unlimited vehicle warranty for the first 5 years, and the battery is also covered for the first 5 years, up to 150,000 kilometers.
So when we look at the powertrain, you can see that there's a lot of collaboration between Kia and Hyundai. So some of the technology you see under here is going to be similar to what you see inside the Kona. So we've got a 150 kilowatt motor,
and that's putting out 201 brake horsepower and 395 Newton meters of torque.
And that's all powered by a 64 kilowatt hour battery pack underneath the car. All of this combined put together leads to a range of around 455 kilometers. Okay, so when we look at charging, we've got our CCS Combo 2 plug here. When it comes to our AC charging, it can handle 7.2 kilowatts of charging. When it comes to DC, Kia say that with a 100 kilowatt charger, this can go from 0 to 80% in around 54 minutes. Okay, we've come into the back seats as well, just to show you how much space you get back here too. Compared to other cars in its similar size, you get a bit more leg room. Also have armrests with some cup holders. You've got your vents here as well to keep you nice and cool. And also, if you've driven one of the normal Niros, the hybrid Niros, you'll notice that there's no longer an area here which is taken up by the transmission, even more space if you're sat here in the middle too. Okay, so let's look in the back here in the boot. So, one thing to notice, we've got this nice low loading lid here. Another thing is, we've got a lot of space to work with. There's 451 litres of space here. You've got a 60-40 split when it comes to your seats at the back, and these will fold forward as well. And even here, underneath this section, you've got a lovely bit of room to put in charging cables, your umbrella, whatever you need. And there's even space underneath this as well for your spare tyre too.
To find out more or book a test drive, check the links in the video description below.
When it comes to regenerative braking, it's quite an interesting system here. You've got these little paddles behind the steering wheel, and these allow you to change the level of regenerative braking. So the one on the right allows you to take that level down. So right now there's no regenerative braking at all. My foot's off the accelerator, it's not doing anything. If I put on regen braking pretty high and let go, it slows the car down. Now, this is quite a useful little feature to allow you to choose how much regen feels good for you, but also to try and increase the amount of energy you put back into that battery pack as well. There's a few driving modes as well. You've got Eco mode, you've got normal mode, and you've got sport mode. There's also an Eco Plus mode as well. This is all selected down here near the gear shift area. And so right now we're in sport mode. Sport mode adds a bit more stiffness to the steering, but also allows you to access a little bit more power inside the battery, meaning that you can start to really accelerate. So when it comes to entering onto one of the expressways, very, very useful on these on-ramps. You can also see that when you go into these different modes, it shows you how much things changes. So that move into Eco, you may have just heard, just sort of slows the car down, limits how much power is available, increases the amount of regen charging as well. So it allows you to save a bit more power, and you can actually see it on the screen in front of you. You see how much more range you gain when you start to use these different modes. It's very useful. Other major features which it's got, you've obviously got all of your climate control. One thing which is kind of fun is it's got a drivers only section as well. So if you're just driving by yourself and you're looking to save some of energy, quite easy. All you do is push that button and just the driver's section will have all of the air blown towards it. Feed through section as well for your mobile phone cable. So you've got this USB port, it feeds through, so it allows you to plug in your mobile phone and keep it hidden away under here, as well as being another section inside the console here. So you've got lots of bric-a-brac and knickknacks which you just keep inside your car. This is very useful with all of this space you've got right in the center console. So you've also got on this never-ending list of features for the Niro EV, you've got seat heating and seat cooling. That second one's very useful here in Singapore. You've also got auto windscreen wipers, you've got auto light control as well. When it comes to the wing mirrors, there are little lights on there to show you when you've got people in your blind spot to make sure you don't get into an accident when you're changing lanes. So the list of features in this car just keeps on increasing all the time. I think you could probably spend a whole week playing with all these different buttons and you probably still wouldn't find them all.
The Niro EV is packed with safety features, things like rear cross traffic alerts, blind spot detection, reverse camera and parking sensors, as well as auto cruise control. And the feature list doesn't stop there. There's a start-stop keyless entry, and for the driver's seat you've got a 10-way powered movement with 2 memory settings. There are so many features to the Niro EV, it might be worth having a look on the Kia website at all the features which are available.
Okay, so when we look at the Niro EV, how do we summarize everything? Well, for one, it's got one of the best ranges in Singapore. At 450 kilometers range, if you're only doing 50 kilometers in your commute during the week, you may only have to charge this once a week at the weekends. And what else? Well, it's not the cheapest EV in the road, but you're getting a lot of features. All the modern features you'd expect from a high-end vehicle, they're all packed into this. And last of all, you got a lot of space as well. On the rear seats, in the boot, you wouldn't think it from looking at it on the outside, but this thing has got a lot of space for everyone. So if you're in the market for an EV right now, it's definitely worth considering. That's all we've got time for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. If you think somebody else would be interested in this car, why don't you share this video with them as well? Also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell to know every time we release a new video. Thank you very much. This has been Evolve Mobility.